Love is a powerful force, sometimes subtle, other times grand, but always unmistakable when it's real. If you've ever wondered whether your partner truly loves you, it's not just about grand gestures or saying, "I love you" 1,000 times. True love reveals itself in the small, everyday things, those thoughtful actions that speak volumes about how much someone cares. Whether it's remembering the smallest details, showing up for you when it matters the most, or respecting your boundaries with complete understanding, there are certain signs that show someone is genuinely invested in you. These aren't just fleeting moments. They are deep-rooted behaviors that show true affection, respect, and emotional connection. In this guide, we'll uncover 15 unmistakable signs that prove your partner's love for you. From celebrating your wins as their own, to making time for you no matter how busy life gets, these signs reveal how deeply someone values and treasures you. And the best part? These signs don't require you to look for them. They'll show up in the most unexpected ways, making you realize just how lucky you are. So, let's dive into these signs and see if your partner is showing you the love you truly deserve. 1. He remembers small details about you. When someone truly cares about you, they tend to pay attention to the small details that might otherwise slip by unnoticed. This could be anything from remembering your favorite song, the way you take your coffee, or something you casually mentioned weeks ago. These small moments show that the person is deeply invested in knowing you better, not just on the surface level, but on a much deeper and more personal level. In a relationship, these little things are powerful. They serve as reminders that the person is genuinely paying attention to your needs, desires, and preferences. This is not just about being attentive for the sake of it. It's about creating a bond through these shared experiences, whether it's remembering an important date, a story you told, or an inside joke. These details give a sense of closeness and security. Someone who remembers small details also shows that they value your individuality. It demonstrates that you are not just another person in their life, but someone special enough to pay attention to the things that make you unique. In romantic relationships, this can create a sense of intimacy and trust that is essential for the relationship to flourish. Example: if he remembers that you like a specific type of flower and surprises you with it on a random day, it's more than just a gift. It's a gesture that shows he cares about you in a meaningful way. 2. He prioritizes your happiness over his own. One of the most beautiful aspects of love is when someone puts your happiness ahead of their own. While this doesn't mean sacrificing everything for the other person, it does indicate that their happiness is deeply connected to yours. In healthy relationships, this balance is important. If your partner is willing to make compromises or take actions that contribute to your joy, it's a sign that they truly care about your well-being. When someone prioritizes your happiness, they make an effort to understand what makes you smile and do what they can to make those things happen. This could mean planning a date based on something you love, offering support when you're feeling down, or simply being patient and understanding when things are tough. In return, it often leads to a cycle where both partners work to make each other happy, creating a positive feedback loop that strengthens the bond. Example: if your partner goes out of their way to attend an event with you, even though it's not their thing, simply because it makes you happy, that's a clear sign that your happiness is important to them. 3. He gets nervous or shy around you. It might seem counterintuitive, but nervousness and shyness around someone often come from a place of admiration and care. If your partner becomes a bit shy or nervous when they are around you, it usually means they want to make a good impression and deeply care about how you perceive them. This feeling of vulnerability can be seen as a sign of respect and affection. In relationships, a little bit of nervousness can indicate that the person wants to avoid making mistakes and is aware of how their actions impact you. It shows that they take the relationship seriously and don't want to do anything that might hurt you or disappoint you. While some people naturally shy away in social situations, nervousness around a partner could also signal that they are emotionally invested in the connection. Example: If they blush when you compliment them or fumble with their words when they're trying to express their feelings, it can be a sign of attraction and a desire to make you happy. 4. He always makes time for you. In a world filled with busy schedules and constant distractions, someone who consistently makes time for you is showing you that you are a priority in their life. Making time for each other means that despite the chaos of daily life, they are willing to set aside time to connect with you and nurture the relationship. This goes beyond just being available when it's convenient. It means that your partner finds ways to ensure they're present for the moments that matter, whether it's a quick check-in during a hectic day or spending quality time together on the weekend. People who make time for you are demonstrating that they value you, your relationship, and the connection you share. Example: even though your partner may have a hectic work schedule, they still find time to send you a thoughtful text during the day or make plans for an evening out, proving that your relationship is important to them. 5. He listens to you attentively. Listening is one of the most powerful tools in any relationship. When someone listens to you attentively, it shows that they respect your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Active listening goes beyond just hearing what the other person says. It's about being fully present in the moment and understanding the message behind the words. Someone who listens to you attentively not only hears your words, but also picks up on the nonverbal cues and emotions you are expressing. They can empathize with you, offer thoughtful responses, and even provide advice or comfort when needed. This level of attention can deepen the emotional connection and foster a sense of trust and security within the relationship. Example: if you are having a difficult day and your partner not only listens to your frustrations, but also offers emotional support, it shows that they care about what you're going through and are there for you when you need them the most. 6. He supports your dreams and goals. In any healthy relationship, both partners should feel encouraged and motivated to pursue their individual dreams and aspirations. If someone truly loves you, they'll not only respect your ambitions, but will actively support you in reaching them. This type of support can manifest in many ways, from offering emotional encouragement to helping you find resources or opportunities that will help you achieve your goals. When a partner supports your dreams, they're showing that they believe in your potential and are invested in your personal growth. This support doesn't just benefit the person with the dream, it strengthens the relationship as well, as both partners work together to build a future that makes them happy and fulfilled. It's an act of love that shows your partner is dedicated to seeing you thrive, not just as part of the relationship, but as an individual. 7. He goes out of his way to help you. When someone goes out of their way to help you, it means they are willing to step beyond their comfort zone or normal routine to ensure that you're okay. This isn't just about offering help when it's easy or convenient. It's about making a conscious effort to support you no matter what. This could range from simple tasks like running an errand for you when you're busy to more significant acts of kindness, like helping you through a difficult time in your life. The key here is the willingness to sacrifice personal time, effort, or resources for your benefit. When someone does this, it shows that they don't just care about you when it's easy. They care about you enough to show up for you when it requires something more from them. This creates a sense of trust and reliability in the relationship. It also reflects the emotional investment they have in your well-being. This act of going out of their way can create an emotional bond that is difficult to break. It shows that the relationship is built on mutual care and respect. And it's not just about what either person can gain, but rather about the willingness to give, no matter how big or small the gesture may be. Example: if your partner knows you're overwhelmed with work or personal issues and offers to help by taking on extra tasks or comforting you when you're stressed, this is a clear indication of someone going out of their way to help. 8. He defends you in your absence. One of the most powerful signs that someone loves and respects you is when they defend you in your absence. It shows that their loyalty to you extends beyond the physical presence you share, and they are willing to stand up for you, even when you're not around to hear it. This could happen in a variety of scenarios, whether it's defending your character when others speak negatively about you, or sticking up for your opinions when they are being challenged in a group setting. This behavior not only demonstrates emotional support, but it also signals to others that your partner values you and the relationship enough to protect you. It reflects a deep level of trust, as your partner is showing that they believe in your integrity and are willing to be your advocate. In relationships, knowing that your partner has your back, even when you're not there, is incredibly reassuring. It gives you a sense of security and reinforces the bond you share. Example: if someone criticizes you in front of your partner and they immediately defend you by offering a counterpoint or explaining your perspective, it's a clear sign that they stand by you, even when you're not around to defend yourself. 9. He gets jealous, but doesn't admit it. Jealousy is often seen as a negative emotion, but in moderation, it can be a sign of affection and care. If your partner gets jealous, it means they are emotionally invested in you and your relationship. This feeling typically arises from the fear of losing someone you deeply care about. However, the way jealousy manifests can vary greatly. Someone who loves you will often experience jealousy, but might not always express it directly. They may choose to keep their feelings to themselves to avoid causing tension, or they might not want to seem insecure. The key here is that jealousy can be a natural response to someone feeling possessive over their partner because they value them so much. While excessive jealousy can be toxic, mild jealousy that is kept in check is often harmless and can actually bring a couple closer together. It signifies a deep emotional attachment and a desire to protect the relationship. Example: if your partner becomes a bit distant or quiet after seeing you interact with someone they perceive as a potential threat, but doesn't overtly confront you about it, it could be a sign of underlying jealousy. However, the fact that they don't let it consume them shows that they trust you, even if the feelings are still there. 10. He gives you his undivided attention. In the era of constant distractions, phones, social media, work, and the never-ending flow of information, undivided attention is a rare and precious gift. When someone gives you their full attention, it shows that they value you and prioritize your connection above everything else. This means they're not checking their phone, looking at the TV, or thinking about other things when they're with you. Instead, they focus entirely on you and what you're saying, making you feel heard, understood, and appreciated. This act of giving undivided attention creates a sense of emotional closeness. It fosters deeper conversations and allows both partners to be vulnerable and open with each other. By giving you their full attention, your partner demonstrates that they care about the quality of your time together and that your relationship is important to them. Example: if your partner puts down their phone or turns off the TV when you're talking, making eye contact and listening intently, it shows that they value your time and are fully engaged in the conversation. 11. He notices even the slightest changes about you. When someone notices even the smallest changes about you, whether it's a new haircut, a change in your mood, or a subtle shift in your style, it shows that they are deeply attuned to you and are paying attention to the nuances of who you are. This level of attentiveness is often a reflection of someone who truly cares. They don't just notice what's obvious or noticeable, but also the more subtle details that reveal how you're feeling or what's going on in your life. This kind of awareness demonstrates a deep emotional connection. Your partner isn't just going through the motions. They are genuinely invested in understanding you on a deeper level. Whether it's something as small as a change in your tone of voice or a slight alteration in your routine, they are attentive to these shifts, which often speaks to how much they care about your well-being and happiness. Example: if your partner notices that you've been a little more tired than usual and asks if everything's okay, it's a sign that they are paying attention to the little changes in your behavior or mood, even when you haven't said anything directly. 12. He values your opinions deeply. In a relationship, mutual respect and admiration are essential components that help foster trust, understanding, and emotional connection. One of the most significant signs of affection and emotional investment is when someone truly values your opinions. This goes beyond simply agreeing with everything you say. It's about listening attentively, considering your perspective, and acknowledging the importance of your thoughts and feelings in the decision-making process. When your partner values your opinions, it means they trust your judgment and see you as an equal partner in the relationship. This doesn't necessarily mean that they will always agree with everything you say, but they will respect your viewpoints and engage in thoughtful discussions rather than dismissing or disregarding your ideas. This kind of respect strengthens the emotional bond and shows that your partner cares deeply about your personal growth, happiness, and well-being. Valuing someone's opinions is a sign that the relationship is built on communication and emotional support. It shows that they are open to learning from you and appreciate the uniqueness you bring to the table. This also creates an environment where both partners feel heard and understood, which is essential for maintaining a healthy, lasting relationship. For example, if your partner listens carefully to your thoughts on a difficult situation, asks for your input before making major decisions, or seeks your advice when they are unsure about something, it's a clear sign that they value your opinions. This can create a sense of equality in the relationship, where both people are equally invested in shaping the future together. 13. He tries to impress you subtly. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they often want to make a positive impression, but they don't always do so in an overt or flashy manner. Instead, they try to impress you subtly, through small gestures, thoughtful actions, or by showcasing their strengths in ways that are both endearing and respectful. This subtlety shows that they care about your opinion of them, but they don't want to overwhelm or pressure you. It's about showcasing their best qualities in a way that feels natural, not forced. Subtle efforts to impress are often seen in the little things: showing up on time, offering to help when you need it, or taking the time to learn something about your interests and passions. This is a sign that your partner is invested in the relationship and wants to make sure they stand out in a positive way without overdoing it or appearing insincere. For instance, if your partner remembers a small detail about something you enjoy, like your favorite music or a hobby, and then makes an effort to incorporate that into your time together, it's an example of them trying to impress you in a way that feels natural. These subtle actions often carry more weight than grand gestures because they show that your partner is paying attention to you and genuinely cares about making you feel special. Additionally, subtlety in trying to impress could also be seen in the way your partner behaves in front of your friends or family. They may not try to show off, but instead will make an effort to be kind, respectful, and considerate. This shows that they care about how they are perceived, because they value the people who are important to you, further emphasizing the emotional investment in the relationship. 14. He respects your boundaries and choices. Respecting each other's boundaries is one of the most important pillars of any healthy relationship. This goes beyond physical boundaries. It encompasses emotional, mental, and personal boundaries as well. When someone truly cares about you, they will respect your limits and the choices you make in life. They won't pressure you to do things you're not comfortable with, and they'll acknowledge your autonomy in making decisions that are best for you. Respect for boundaries is a crucial element in maintaining a relationship where both partners feel safe, understood, and supported. It allows both individuals to have their own space and individuality while still being connected in a meaningful way. A partner who respects your boundaries understands that you are your own person and that your feelings, comfort, and well-being matter. This creates an environment where trust can flourish and emotional safety is prioritized. For example, if your partner understands that you need time alone to recharge after a busy week, or that you aren't comfortable with certain topics of conversation, they will honor these needs without complaint or resentment. They will make sure that they are not crossing any lines that could make you feel uncomfortable or disrespected. This level of emotional intelligence reflects not only maturity, but also a deep sense of care for your emotional health. Similarly, respecting your choices in other areas, whether it's your career decisions, personal values, or life goals, shows that your partner trusts you to make the best choices for yourself. They may offer advice when asked, but they will not pressure you into making decisions that aren't aligned with your values or desires. This type of respect fosters an atmosphere of mutual trust and support, which is essential for building a lasting and fulfilling relationship. 15. He celebrates your successes as if they're his own. True love is not just about being there for someone during their hardships. It's also about celebrating their achievements and successes with joy and enthusiasm. When someone genuinely cares about you, they will celebrate your victories, big or small, with the same level of excitement and pride as they would their own. This is one of the clearest signs of love and emotional investment in a relationship. Celebrating your partner's successes shows that they are not just interested in personal gain, but they take genuine pleasure in seeing you thrive. This could be seen in a variety of ways, whether it's congratulating you on a promotion, cheering you on during a personal achievement, or simply expressing pride in the things you accomplish. This act of celebration not only strengthens your connection, but also deepens the bond between you, as it demonstrates that both partners are invested in each other's happiness and well-being. For example, if your partner is genuinely excited when you receive praise for a project at work, or celebrates a personal milestone like a fitness goal or creative achievement, it shows that they want to share in your happiness. They might even go out of their way to plan something special to commemorate your success, whether it's a small celebration, a thoughtful gesture, or just expressing how proud they are of you. This is a sign that they see your victories as their own, and they are invested in your journey and growth as an individual. This type of support fosters a healthy and thriving relationship because it reflects a mutual desire to see each other succeed. When both partners are rooting for each other, it creates a sense of unity and partnership that helps the relationship grow stronger.